All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we got the EZA details for the Int Majin Vegeta. Now, if you know me, you know that Majin Vegeta is my absolute favorite version of Vegeta. It's my absolute favorite character, so I love when they do anything Majin Vegeta. So for us, Saiyan Day getting a new LR Majin Vegeta plus the EZA for this guy, I am in heaven, and I haven't even read this guy's details yet. So I am hoping that these are very good. My daughter has decided to join me here. She's munching on a tortilla. If you have kids, then you know that's a little weird, but it is what it is, right? So we're gonna sit here and we are going to look over his details. She might throw her opinion in here every now and then, right? What she thinks. So looking at Majin Vegeta, so his leader skill, Majin Buu Saga, Vegeta's family category, Ki plus 3, HP attack, and defense up by 170. She's giggling at my keyboard. If you can hear her, she is laughing at my keyboard because it lights up. She thinks it's funny. Additional Ki plus 1, HP attack, and defense split 30% for those who belong to Gifted Warriors. Then we move into his passive. So activates the interest animation when there is an ally whose name includes Trunks on the team, or a Majin Buu Saga category enemy at the start of the character's attacking turn. Includes Trunks was always there. The Majin Buu Saga category enemy is new. She's giggling at the keyboard. So it's going to give him permanent 30% damage reduction, permanent attack and defense up by 50% for the character and any allies whose name includes Trunks, and then give him a 70% chance to crit. Oh man, she's a trip. This is really good, right? The damage reduction, the support, the crit chance. This is phenomenal because it used to just be the damage reduction and you just needed to have the Trunks on the team. Now they kind of give you the other option here of being able to do Majin Buu Saga, which is great, but that's a category enemy. It's not a ally. Like if it was Majin Buu Saga ally, that would make more sense because Trunks, like if we pull up Trunks right now, there's no good, like, I'll try to get to my keyboard now and I can't even see it. All right, so we look up Trunks. I mean, we got the Super EZA for this guy, who's okay. This guy's really good, and he has Trunks in the name because of the exchange. So that could work out pretty well. And then other than that, I mean, it's like, it's this Gohan has the kid Trunks there. The Vegeta and Trunks would be a decent option, but nobody that's like on what I guess that you would really run with like the new Majin Buu Saga like team, like with Deborah, Yakon, Pui, like all those guys. There's no Trunks that you would run on that team along with Vegeta. So this is a little odd. I don't like this. I don't like that they kept this. Like if they made it like the Majin Buu Saga category ally would have been good, but having it as an enemy isn't really that great except for like specific events. So, and this is a big chunk of his worth, I think, here in his interest animation. So if you can't get this, like he's not gonna be the same character. Okay, let's keep going. Basic effect, attack and defense up by 250. Launch initial attack that has a high chance to become a super, so 50% chance. And then change STR key spheres to int. Okay, so that would be good for him, right? I mean, he needs the key. When HP is 88% or less, he's going to get attack up by 88%. Randomly change key spheres of a certain type, STR and int excluded, to int key spheres. So again, another way that he can change key spheres to give himself key. What are you doing there, girl? Smacking the highlighter on the desk. Okay, I mean, this is HP restricted, which, I mean, isn't that big a deal, right? Because he's going to automatically change STR orbs anyway. This just gives him, like, the double orb changing. And, I guess, a little bit more attack, which is great, but not a, like, 100% necessity from, like, the get-go. When activating the active skill or when attacking with 12 or more key, he's going to get an additional 250% attack. An additional 200% attack when HP is 88% or less, or with 3 or more int key spheres or 5 or more key spheres obtained. Actually, that's a pretty good condition here, considering he's changing and making his own key. And then, yeah, and then they have the HP restriction in there. It says or with the key sphere. So that's actually really good. So you get that bonus 200% attack almost every time because he is making his own orbs. And then especially if you have, I mean, the 88% or less, it's going to proc this either way, but then you would have more orbs to kind of choose from as well, which, I mean, isn't going to matter if you have the HP, but if you don't, getting 3 or more int key spheres or 5 key with him shouldn't be that big of an issue majority of the time. So that is good. So that does bolster his attack stat there a little bit. When receiving an attack with 12 or more key, he gets 200% defense. With 1 or more int key spheres obtained or 3 or more key spheres obtained, he's going to get 150% defense, guard, and another 20% damage reduction. Okay. I mean, the 1 int key sphere, again, shouldn't be that difficult because he's making his own int key spheres. 3 key spheres, typically not that hard unless you really just get unlucky with key like I tend to. But yeah, you're going to want that. Definitely the guard, the extra defense, the extra damage reduction. So, I mean, if you get his intro up, you'd be at 50% damage reduction with guard. Plus that defense, plus this defense. More defense here. More defense here. Okay. 3 or more int key spheres obtained or 5 more key spheres obtained. Another 10% damage reduction before attacking, so you're at 60%. Launches you'll attack. There's a 70% chance to become a super attack, and Majin Buu Saga category allies get 40% attack and defense for 2 turns. So 2-turn support buff there as well, with 3 or more int key spheres or just 5 key spheres. Yeah, I think he looks really good. He looks very defensive. He's gonna be good with his key. At least it seems like he will be. He's going to hit pretty hard. Yeah, the only thing about him is going to be his entrance animation is going to be kind of buns because of the trunks thing. So, I mean, this guy and this guy or this guy, these 3 are probably your best bet for getting the trunks condition off. But honestly, I mean, do any of them, none of them run on the new Majin Vegeta's team, right? I don't think so. I mean, we'd have to see, but I don't like the Trunks condition. I mean, I get it because the animation is him hugging Trunks. It's fine. I understand why they do it. The Majin Vegeta category enemy seems like it'll be good for like whatever content they're planning for this celebration because it's going to be Majin Buu Saga centered because Majin Vegeta is the main LR. So this would be good for the content that's coming up, I think. But after that's over, like you're going to need a new Trunks. Like, do we have a new Trunks coming soon, maybe? That then like this guy could get quote unquote like revived again? Because it's the same issue we had with him when he first came out, right? Needing a Trunks on the team. Now, having this guy was great because this guy definitely helped that condition out. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, like hard content now, like this guy can definitely get caught if he doesn't have time to build up. This guy's really good, but I don't know how well he'll work on like Majin Vegeta's team. You'd have to run him on like a separate kind of team, right? Because yeah, he wouldn't really fit anywhere. I mean, you have bond of parent and child. Do we have somebody who leads that? I mean, you got Vegeta's family right there. You could lead Vegeta's family team. Yeah, man, it's gonna be. I mean, Super Saiyan 4 Mini Daima Goku could be a leader. Yeah, I think getting that condition off is gonna be the hardest part. Finding a good Trunks for the team. Having a Majin Saga category enemy is going to be hit or miss based off the content that's kind of going on. But I think with Saiyan Day, I think it's going to be more centered around it. So it'll be fine for now. It's just going to be harder later on after the celebration ends. We could roll into April, all that stuff. But I don't know. Let's look at the super attack effects. Greatly raise attack and raise defense for 1 turn. Cause immense damage to the enemy and raise allies' defense by 40% for 1 turn. Okay, so he's going to 1 turn, greatly raise attack and raise defense. But he's going to give defensive support for the turn for his allies, which is actually really good. It's just you're going to want him in slot 1 in order for the entire rotation to get that. So there is that. Yeah, I think right now that's my only gripe with this character. I do like this EZA. I think he looks very good. I think he's going to be very fun to run. It's just, if you're not getting this up, he's losing a lot of what he is. Like, I mean, he used to only get the 30% damage reduction, but now he's getting a little bit more support. He's getting crit. You know, he's definitely a lot better. If you look at like what he was here, to what he's doing now, it's like it's completely different. And it's really good. It's just this interest animation condition, man, because you're gonna want that. That's the only part I'm worried about. Now, I hope this is just me like over worrying for no reason, and maybe once we actually start getting the content, get in the game, like get him here, things run a lot smoother, and we're able to kind of get around this a little bit easier. But just from reading it, this part worries me. This part worries me, not the actual like effects. The condition worries me. But other than that, like I think he looks really, really, really good. So we'll have to see what he's like in game. We'll have to check him out on the teams, run him around a little bit, see what we can do. But for now, I think he looks like a really good EZA. Man, I'm actually really excited for it. I think he's going to do very, very well. I love this character. I love his animations. I love like the final explosion active skill here, which, I mean, he's got to receive six attacks or more in battle. Which, yeah, again, if that's going to be the condition, you want this damage reduction. Because if he wants to get hit, you want to make sure he can take the hits. So there is that. But yeah, other than that, like I think he looks phenomenal. You know, guard is basically free here. A lot of extra defense and damage reduction, a lot of extra defense floating around here anyway. Yeah, we'll have to see him in game. I think he's going to be very good. I'm very excited for him either way. I love, like I said, I love Majin Vegeta's forms. I think he's very cool. It's awesome to me. So anything Majin Vegeta centered is a win for me. If you guys did stick around to this video, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of the EZA details here for the Int Majin Vegeta. Do you guys like it? Do you hate it? I think we need to wait and see, like in game, how he actually runs. That's always my philosophy. I love to read their kits and see what they're doing, but they always play different than what they read. So we definitely got to get them in game first before we make any major judgments, but that's going to be it. So let me know you guys' thoughts down below on this EZA. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.